Now, let me start this video by saying Taylor Swift is one of the most successful and inspirational artists of not just our generation, but all time, with countless accolades under her belt, including 14 Grammys, a record 40 American Music Awards, and now a Super Bowl ring, apparently. Her legacy is one for the history books. Now, you might think we just included that intro to appease the legion of Swifties who are ready to go to war with anyone who says anything even slightly critical about their idol T Swift. However, anyway, on to the video. Today, we're diving into the world of sports, entertainment, and conspiracy theories, and we're going to be exploring the curious case of Taylor Swift and the NFL. Conspiracy theories have always been a thing. For centuries, people have been accusing the elites, politicians, and entertainers of being in cahoots with one another in an effort to control the masses. In retrospect, some past theories have turned out to be true, such as the CIA's secret mind control project dubbed Project MK Ultra. But that's another video for another day. That being said, one thing's for sure. Once the internet came into prominence, conspiracy theories have only gotten louder and more extreme. One such theory which recently had the internet in a frenzy is that Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and Joe Biden are all plotting together in order to secure Biden a win at the 2024 presidential election. We're not making this up. Let me explain. The script can be summed up in 4 steps. Step 1, Taylor and Travis get into a relationship and become a celebrity power couple. Step 2, Taylor unites her fans of young girls who love her music. Travis brings in his fans of young boys who are into sports. Combine both, and boom, you have millions of young minds across the country ready to be influenced. Step 3, the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl with Taylor cheering them on in the stands. Being the clear favorites, they go on to win it all, and that's where Step 4 comes in. The final step, where the magical kiss will happen between them right before they look into the camera and say, "Vote Joe Biden!" Now, if you're thinking that's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard, well, yeah, we don't blame you. Not even a little bit. One particular thing to remark about this conspiracy theory is that it's been heavily propagated by some right-wing figures as well as their supporters. Taylor, for her part, has been silent on her political views recently, which has led to people in both sides, left and right, to try and use her as a chess piece to fit their narratives. That being said, historically speaking, Taylor has showed left-leaning views in regard to her political stance in the past, and she's also spoken out against former President Donald Trump on multiple occasions. She even remarked at one point that she regrets not being more vocal during the 2016 election. So that plus the fact that her boyfriend is a supporter of vaccines would make one think, perhaps there might be some sliver of truth to the theories. However, others have clapped back at the claims, stating that there's zero evidence that Taylor or her boyfriend Travis are anyhow working with Joe Biden or even the Pentagon. I mean, the fact that someone had to point that out in the first place is just ridiculous. Another point which was made on the contrary to the conspiracy theory is that the Republican Party hasn't been doing so well with young voters and women voters. And seeing as that demographic is basically the vast majority of Taylor Swift fans, it made it a lot easier for some to point the finger of blame in her direction. President Biden seemed to have been amused by the rumors going around to the point that he decided to respond in a Twitter or X post as well as an Instagram post with the following caption: "Just like we drew it up," and tagged the Chiefs in the post as well. His post was met with a wave of backlash from people who saw it as confirmation of their suspicions to those who just generally dislike Biden altogether. Conspiracy theories aside, Taylor Swift's overall impact on the NFL can't be overstated enough. It all started last September when Taylor was spotted cheering on Travis at a Chiefs game. Now, attending games of a significant other isn't exactly groundbreaking, but in this case, the media frenzy was. News outlets buzzed, social media exploded, and suddenly, the Chiefs were seemingly getting more attention than ever before. Interestingly, this media frenzy coincided with a reported 7% increase in NFL viewership during the season. Now, it's impossible to definitively say that this was all thanks to Taylor, but there's no denying her presence brought in a new wave of viewers, particularly young women who might not have otherwise tuned in. It's important to remember that Taylor's impact goes beyond simply cheering on her boyfriend. She actively engages with the Chiefs community, attending charitable events and fostering a positive connection with fans. This genuine engagement has garnered respect from many players and coaches, creating a unique dynamic. But the increased attention wasn't without its critics. Fans have vocalized that they felt like broadcasts were focusing more on Swift's reactions than the actual game. Regardless, It's undeniable that she's sparked a conversation about inclusivity and the evolving landscape of sports fandom. Taylor's presence has had a significant impact on the NFL. It's a testament to the power of celebrity and the ever-evolving nature of sports entertainment. So what do you think? Has Taylor Swift changed the game for the NFL? Do you think the Super Bowl was actually rigged for the sake of politics? Let us know in the comments below.